Hey guys, so Empire Total War is definitely one of those classics in the Total War series, right? That has been enjoyed by fans for many, many years. However, even the most dedicated players can start to feel the game become stale and its many issues almost unbearable compared to more modern titles. That's where Darthmod comes in, and believe me, Darthmod is designed to improve the game in every single way possible, adding new features, improving AI, enhancing the graphics, and a lot more. And in today's video, we're going to take a closer look at everything the mod does for Empire and see why you definitely need to check it out. So let's get started. Darthmod is a mod for Empire Total War that is built to improve the game in a variety of ways within the limited scope of the engine. The mod was created by Darth Vader, a well-known modder in the Total War community who is responsible for similar mods on Napoleon, Shogun 2, Rome 2, and others. And this mod for Empire has been developed for many, many years, has gone through so many iterations, and with each new version has added new features and improvements. One of the most significant changes in Empire with Darthmod is the graphics. The mod includes high-resolution textures that are either custom-built or ported over from other games that make the game look more detailed, realistic, and modern. The improved graphics really help to immerse you in the world of Empire, both on the campaign, where things like the UI, the map, the campaign terrain, etc. all look much more upscaled than vanilla, and of course make the battles feel more intense as well. Not only does the mod improve overall graphics, but it also improves the game's performance as well. It's been optimized to run more smoothly, which means it runs faster and with fewer glitches than vanilla or indeed some other mods available for the game, which is a huge plus. Empire is also relatively unstable, especially when you use it with mods, and it's notoriously prone to crashing, especially in the late game. But Darthmod minimizes the chances of any of that happening as much as possible, which is a huge plus in my book. Another great feature here is the improved visual and sound effects. Darthmod adds new sound effects to the game, including battle sounds, unit sounds, ambient sounds. My favorite are the musket firing effects, which in vanilla were a bit like arcadey popping sounds, but here the new sounds feel like they have more substance and impact, which is just the best. The sound effects really help to immerse you in the game world, and they make battles feel even more intense and exciting. Probably the biggest change that Darthmod introduces to Empire, though, is the AI. Vanilla AI is known to be pretty bad. I mean, with the units sometimes acting in nonsensical ways in battles, campaign AI either totally submissive or blatantly ignorant of a beneficial deal. With Darthmod here, Empire AI has been massively improved. Units on the battlefield will now act more realistically, responding to changing conditions and making smarter tactical decisions. Army compositions are more realistic. Units will now move in formation, keeping their lines tight and protecting their flanks. They're also using terrain to their advantage, taking cover behind hills and using forests to ambush their enemies. All of this makes the experience more dynamic and strategic, and it makes you feel like you're really in command of an army, fighting something closer to a player rather than an AI. And on the campaign, the AI actually prioritizes defending territory against perceived threats and invades other nations when an opportunity presents itself. Vanilla AI always felt a bit out of the loop on the campaign, often not building up provinces properly, recruiting armies properly, and generally being quite passive. But Darthmod AI, despite the limitations of AI modding, actually feels more active and engaged, especially on the diplomacy side where the issues were felt the most. I've had campaigns where AI factions have become empires, so there's definitely more aggression and strategy here, and that is a great thing. Darthmod is also often celebrated for adding hundreds of new units across every faction and increasing the army size to 40 units per army and individual unit numbers of up to 300 or even 350 men. And best of all, with these sweeping changes to army rosters, how Darth has managed to keep not only the AI aware of it all, but he's kept battles in Empire even more balanced than before. This is not an easy thing. I mean, making custom textures and uniforms and naval ships, in fact, takes years of effort. But what Darth has achieved here is not just that, it's the brilliant new balance to it all that translates so well to the battles. Things like firing range has been tweaked across the board for more historical realism. Melee units act a lot more like cannon fodder, the way they were properly used more than anything, and cavalry charges are actually much more effective and impactful than before, which is a really good change. And the AI actually manages all of this as well in a smart and strategic way, which is the biggest wow for me. I mean, to make all of these improvements and somehow manage to get the AI to be aware of it and act on it is just almost unheard of, really. Now, Darthmod isn't perfect, of course. Some players may not enjoy the longer battles, especially on the naval side. Public order and the economy mechanics in the campaign have been dumbed down a bit, which I don't personally agree with. And as always, there are still bugs and issues here and there that I would have preferred to have been ironed out and polished. But otherwise, Darthmod Empire is a fantastic addition to your game. The mod improves the game in so many ways, from the graphics to the AI. It adds new features and content, making the game feel fresh and exciting, even for players who've been playing for years and years. There's a reason it's regarded as one of the best mods you can play in the game, and there's a reason Darth has a reputation for being an insanely capable modder. If you've ever considered getting back into Empire or picking it up for the first time, this is the quintessential mod you need to try first. Darthmod also has a few interesting sub-mods, of course, including Casus Belli, which unlocks many of the minor factions to be playable and gives them unique army rosters so they're a bit more fleshed out. There are other mods that are like this out there, such as the Minor Factions Revenge mod, but I personally prefer Darthmod here, which is why I like using Casus Belli especially. For an even more aggressive AI, you can also try the Brand Mac Born AI sub-mod, which I haven't tried myself yet, but I've heard does some really great things across the board. Finally, I won't put an installation guide here, as there are some very good ones out there on YouTube, and to be honest, if I did, it would have to take up a whole new video. But I will say that once you've downloaded and installed Darthmod, you will definitely need a guide on the launcher settings to pick and choose your style of campaign, AI settings, graphic settings, and other bits here and there that are just amazing. First of all, love that Darthmod has made this mod so customizable, but it can all seem a bit complex as well. So make sure the installation guide you check out comes with an overview of all these settings. And that's it for today, guys. If you're a fan of Empire Total War and you haven't tried Darthmod, then you are missing out. The mod is a must-have for anyone who wants to get the most out of the game. It's well designed, well implemented, and it adds a ton of new content and features that make the game feel fresh and exciting. If you're looking for a way to breathe new life into Empire Total War, then give the Darthmod Empire mod a try. I promise you will not be disappointed. I hope you enjoyed watching this and found it informative. If you did, do give it a like and drop any thoughts or questions in the comments section below, and let me know what you think about Darthmod for Empire. Subscribe to the channel for more Total War content just like this, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.